They said it couldn't be done. They said Russia's air defense network was impenetrable. But tonight, that myth is shattered. Somewhere in the smoky skies of eastern Ukraine, a $45 million Russian Buk-M3 surface-to-air missile system has just been reduced to burning wreckage. The footage, the satellite images, the reports, they all tell the same story. A single strike that changed the balance of power in the air. This isn't just another battlefield update. This is a statement. Ukraine is saying, we can reach you wherever you hide. For months, both sides have fought a deadly chess match in the skies. Drones, missiles, and radar systems, all locked in a deadly loop of detection and destruction. But the Buk-M3 was supposed to be different. It's Russia's pride, the latest evolution of its medium-range air defense family, designed to intercept cruise missiles, aircraft, and even some types of ballistic missiles. A piece of technology meant to protect cities, convoys, and critical command centers. And yet, it didn't survive. The Ukrainian strike was precise, planned, and devastating. The system's location had been tracked for weeks, hidden deep behind Russian lines, constantly on the move to avoid detection. But Ukraine's intelligence, aided by advanced satellite surveillance and local informants, managed to pin it down. When the time came, they didn't hesitate. A swarm of drones appeared on Russian radar screens, small, fast, and impossible to count. Moments later, a larger strike followed. Explosions ripped through the night, and within seconds, that $45 million fortress of steel became a fireball. What makes this moment viral isn't just the destruction, it's the symbolism. For Russia, the Buk-M3 represents confidence. For Ukraine, destroying it represents hope. It shows that even the most sophisticated Russian defense can fall, and fall hard. The message is simple. The sky is no longer yours. The Buk-M3, officially introduced in 2016, was designed to be one of the most advanced anti-air systems in the world. It can engage up to 36 targets at once with a range of over 70 kilometers. It's mobile, fast, and equipped with radar systems that can detect targets from hundreds of miles away. But every system has a weakness, and tonight, Ukraine found it. Experts believe the strike involved precision-guided munitions delivered by Western-supplied drones and possibly HIMARS or Storm Shadow missiles. These weapons are designed to hit exactly where it hurts: radar units, missile launchers, and command modules. As the footage spread across social media, you could almost feel the digital explosion that followed. Millions of views in hours, military analysts zooming into the wreckage, Russian channels going silent, Ukrainian officials dropping cryptic emojis on Telegram. The world was watching, and everyone knew this wasn't just another destroyed target. This was a message written in fire. Imagine the chaos inside Russian command centers that night. Alarms, confusion, silence on the comms. Somewhere, a radar operator realizes he's locked onto decoy drones, while the real threat is closing in low and fast. By the time they react, it's too late. The Buk-M3, which was supposed to shoot down enemy aircraft, never even fired. That's the terrifying irony of modern warfare. Speed beats power. For Ukraine, this is part of a growing trend. Over the past months, Kyiv has shifted tactics. Instead of targeting troops, they're targeting systems, air defenses, radar hubs, ammunition depots. Cut the enemy's eyes and ears, and the body follows. This isn't just random luck, it's strategy. Western intelligence, long-range weapons, and AI-driven targeting are combining to make Ukraine's strikes smarter, deadlier, and unpredictable. Now let's talk about the cost. $45 million. That's not just money, that's technology, manpower, and logistics. Each Buk-M3 unit involved dozens of engineers, operators, and vehicles. Destroying one means months of production wasted, morale shaken, and pressure rising on Moscow's defense industry. Russia has already been struggling to replace advanced systems lost in the war. Each new loss digs the hole deeper. And while Russia can deny, deflect, or downplay, the images don't lie. The burned launcher, the scorched radar antenna, the distinctive chassis, all visible in satellite photos. Even military experts who usually tread carefully are calling this one of Ukraine's biggest air defense kills of 2025. The irony? Just weeks earlier, Russian state media had showcased the Buk-M3 as virtually indestructible. But let's zoom out. Why does this matter beyond one explosion? Because wars are not only fought on the ground, they're fought in perception. Every destroyed Russian system strengthens Ukraine's narrative that technology and intelligence can defeat brute force. It boosts Western morale, increases public support, and sends a message to allies: your weapons work. Meanwhile, it forces Russia to stretch its defenses thinner, pulling back systems that could have protected critical zones. This single strike might also open a temporary gap in Russia's air defense coverage, giving Ukraine a rare opportunity for more aggressive drone and missile operations. That's how wars shift. One hole in a radar network can change everything. You can almost hear the conversations happening in NATO command centers tonight. Analysts recalculating missile paths, engineers studying how Ukraine managed to get close enough, politicians smiling quietly, realizing their support just paid off. And on the Russian side, panic, blame, and damage control. Someone has to answer for how a supposedly invisible system got hit. There's also a psychological side. The Buk-M3 isn't just hardware, it's a symbol of protection. Soldiers sleep better knowing it's guarding the skies above them. Civilians in occupied areas feel safer under its radar. Take that away, and fear creeps in. When soldiers start believing nothing is safe, performance drops. And when confidence cracks, armies start to crumble from within. In the larger picture, this event adds another chapter to the evolution of modern warfare. Drones versus air defense systems, the classic cat-and-mouse game now playing out in real time. We're witnessing how cheap, smart, and swarming drones can defeat multi-million-dollar systems designed decades ago. The balance between cost and effectiveness is changing, and the world's militaries are watching closely. What happened tonight in Ukraine is not just a victory, it's a lesson for every army in the world. Military strategists are already debating. Did Ukraine use decoys first? Did they jam the radar? Was this coordinated with Western satellites? The details are still emerging, but one thing is clear. Precision and timing won over size and cost. And that's what's making this clip go viral. It's the David versus Goliath moment people crave. The smaller force outsmarting the bigger one. The visuals are cinematic: darkness, flashes of light, shockwaves rolling over the landscape, and then silence, followed by celebration on social media feeds. In Moscow, the news won't be broadcast. It'll be buried under official denials and claims of fake footage. But inside defense circles, they know exactly what happened. They're already relocating other systems, adjusting tactics, and trying to patch a hole that may be too wide to fix. For Ukraine, it's proof that persistence pays off. Months of trial, error, and sacrifice leading to a single, perfect strike. It's a morale booster at a time when every success counts. Soldiers on the front lines see that video and believe we can win. And for the global audience, it's another reminder that modern conflict is unpredictable. A war once defined by tanks and trenches is now ruled by bytes and drones. Information, intelligence, and timing have become more powerful than raw firepower. This viral moment captures all of it. The emotion, the shock, the message. One missile, one explosion, one destroyed symbol of power, and the whole world is talking. That's how narratives shift. That's how wars are remembered. The Buk-M3's destruction is more than just military news. It's psychological warfare at its finest. It tells every Russian commander that nowhere is safe. It tells every Ukrainian soldier that the fight is worth it. And it tells the world that this war is far from over, but the side with sharper eyes and quicker minds is gaining ground. Somewhere right now, deep in Ukraine's operations room, screens glow as new coordinates appear. Operators watch satellite feeds, commanders give quiet nods, and engineers prepare the next drone swarm. Because in this kind of war, momentum is everything. And tonight, Ukraine owns it. The fire still burns in the wreckage of that Buk-M3. Metal twisted, radar antenna melted, ammunition scattered, but the real explosion is happening online. Millions of people sharing, watching, debating, reacting. Every repost, every comment, every headline pushes the message further. The impossible just happened. The strike didn't just destroy a system, it destroyed an illusion. The illusion that high tech guarantees safety, that cost equals strength. It's a reminder that innovation, courage, and timing can flip the script of any war. So as the smoke clears and the reports keep coming in, one thing is certain. The sky just got a little freer over Ukraine, and the world just saw what happens when determination meets precision.